Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Wizardry. We have a reason to celebrate. I finally was able to grab a priest there. Actually from the first priest combat that I was able to even find here, which took me a while. Also you can see Ricardo's dead. Turns out instant kill attacks from ninjas don't necessarily erase your character. This time around it only killed him. Yeah. Hooray, I suppose. I mean, attacks that just randomly completely eradicate characters are the one thing that I don't really agree with for this game. I mean, you know, old school difficulty is nice and all, but basically forcing you to reload unless you wanna, you know, forever lose a character that you might be attached to in some way, or that you definitely put a lot of time into building. I don't know, that's just a cheap move. I don't like that one. Anyway, I'm not going to complain too much. The game kind of redeemed itself here. I also got a Samurai's Beard for the first time. So that's the item Samurai's drop apparently. I still haven't gotten... I guess, have we... Oh, I wonder, have we ever gotten a drop from those level 1 sorcerers? Or mages, or whatever they're called. I think we did. I can't quite remember what it was, but we have not gotten whatever the bishops might drop, if they have a special drop. Anyway, we do have the priest here. Now all I need is a rotting. What's it called? Rotting flesh. I don't need to fight you guys anymore. Actually, where's the way back? This might be it. Might also not be the correct direction at all. Actually, why don't I just cast a map spell? Oh, okay, I'm pretty far off. Oh yeah, this is right. Oh, okay, I only had to take that turn instead. Gotcha. So, I mean, I suppose I might as well pause recording and... Nope. Oh, there we go. Didn't even catch what kind of trap that was, but oh well. Really? Goblins? Goblin kings? Right. Yeah, I guess I might as well pause recording, quickly find some undead. Hopefully it's not gonna take forever to get them to drop something. But I feel like we've gotten plenty of rotten meats from them before. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Also, there are no instant kill enemies on that floor, as far as I'm aware. That should help. And then I'll finally be able to make this freaking healing spell. It's been annoying me. Oh, also, I guess, well, quickly gonna finish this fight before I lose my train of thought. There was one thing. I didn't even necessarily plan on going down to get the priest hair, but I don't know, it was kind of a spontaneous decision as I was getting ready to record. And turns out it was a good idea. Right. Yeah, also these guys always use front guard on their second turn, but I just don't know what to do about that. Although, actually, come to think of it, double slash, hold attack. There might actually be a way to break through enemy defense. I'm not sure. But you always get a rush off on the third turn, so yeah. The only really annoying thing, besides the time loss, of course, is that if there is a back row, some of the enemies usually run away, which reduces the experience we get. And these actually, just because of their sheer numbers, do give a pretty good number, a pretty good amount of experience, as you can see here, especially when one of us is dead. Okay. Out the trap. Right. Oh yeah. Already forgot about it. So there was one thing I wanted to show off. So I got rid of most the superfluous items, or the extra items. I actually got a mega small shield, right? That's what I got from one of the first combats as I went back into the dungeon. It's just a slightly better shield that can be used by everyone but sorcerers. A 2-3 upgrade over the small steel shield, clearly. So I gave that to Ayali because she had slightly worse defense than Sarah did. Jariki can't use it, of course. Ricardo the Tattoo can't either, due to having two-handed weapons. And he already has a metal shield, which is, I think, exactly as good, yeah. Except it can't be used by priests or bishops, so... Right. And one more thing. I did keep 3 of the demon eggs. I could combine 2 into some kind of spell that we've already seen. But I did make a new spell here, a Muckstone. Damage to a row of enemies. Level 6 priest spell. So that's a pretty high level spell, but it is a line or a row targeting priest damage spell, so it's nice to have, I guess. Makes most sense to give that to Sarah because she has the most priest levels, of course. Actually, she doesn't even have level 6 yet, but nonetheless, she has mastered the spell. Also, come to think of it, I didn't make it. Yeah, I think in making the Amok spell, I used up my last dragon heart, and when I did that, another spell was removed from the list, so I couldn't even check the ingredients anymore. But there was the what was it called? The field, I think field spell, the line healing spell. So that obviously uses a dragon heart to make. So actually, I'm gonna pause here and maybe I can find another dragon heart before I exit. It's a bummer that Ricardo's missing out on some experience here, but oh well. So yeah, I'll see if I can do that without anyone else dying, and then I'm gonna make my way 1 level up, try to get some rotting meat, and I'll meet you back on the surface. Unless something unforeseen happens. Oh, of course. Sorry, there's one more thing. You probably already saw it, maybe? I got a curing potion. The extremely expensive curing potion. I beat the trap minigame level 2 in my second attempt. The first time around I think I got to level, or to round 17 out of 20 when I lost my nerve and fumbled. But, well, I reloaded. Actually, I didn't. Come to think of it, I didn't have to reload, but I did. That was pretty stupid of me. At this point, however much it costs isn't really much of a concern anymore. Oh well. So yeah, I tried again and won the curing potion, and it is pretty much what I expected, especially either with will spell. Okay, cures poisoned, which yeah, seeing how non-threatening poison status is, it seems like a bit of a waste to use it for that. Paralyzed, which we can heal with the spell. So yeah, petrified we can't heal yet, so I guess it's good for that, and it also resurrects, which I did not expect. So yeah, that's pretty good to have around, I suppose. I guess I could use it, but you know, there's really no really very pressing reason to resurrect Ricardo right now, except for the experience that he's missing out on. But I guess I can see that coming in handy. Anyway, so I think that's it now. There was some kind of minor event on the way to the trap minigame in the room with Ladua. We saw him send off a group of soldiers on some kind of mission. I think it was not really specified. He seemed annoyed, and the game asked me if I wanted to approach him and talk to him or leave him be, and I decided to do the obvious thing because I didn't really have any business with him, and he, you know, seemed annoyed anyway. So I did not talk to him, which just kicked me out of the room, and that's all that happened. So yeah, I'm not sure if that has any kind of consequences later on, or if that was just a little thing for atmosphere. But yeah, that happened. So I guess that's really it for now. So I'm gonna pause and do what I said I would do. And I'm gonna meet you probably back on the surface. See you in a moment. Okay, we're finally back up. This took a long time off camera. Because, well, for various reasons. I decided to hang out in the labyrinth a little bit longer, and it turned out to be much bigger than it first seemed, because it actually had 2 levels to it. Connected by one pretty complex room with multiple ramps and stairs and whatnot, so pretty interesting structures that randomly generated part of the dungeon can have. Also ended up Well, keeping me busy for quite some time. We got a few things. I got a second priest hair. I mean, that was to be expected, honestly. In fact, the funny thing is, it's from a combat with one priest where the priest ran away. So I didn't even kill the priest, but I killed the remaining enemies and got the priest's hair in the end. So that's another thing I learned about the game, I suppose. So long as any enemy has participated in the combat, whether you kill them or not, there is a chance for their specific drop. That's interesting. We got a second dragon heart, I think, or well, we got a dragon heart. Did I get a second one? I think I tried to get one, but I might not have actually gotten one. That's fine. We got a slashing battle axe. I got a second dragon chainmail, yeah, which I decided to give to Kyo. Actually, a dragon chainmail is an upgrade for everyone, including Ricardo with his quality metal armor. So yeah. Always happy about seeing more of those. I got something else. A second Magus shield, I think. Something like that. Nothing too huge. Another slashing battle axe, which I'm gonna sell. A weakling wrist, right. That's the first wrist, wrist piece that I found, and it turned out to be cursed, of course. Decreases power just carrying it. I mean, I hope that means... It looks like it means actually equipping it. Because I'm carrying it currently and it doesn't seem to reduce my power yet, so that's nice. Yeah, I got 2 pieces of rotten meat, so I should be able to make should be able to make 2 of those healing spells finally. Figured might as well make more than 1 if I can. We also have 3 people ready to level up. Could have stayed a bit longer to give Ayali one as well, but that's fine. She seems to be doing pretty okay for herself. 10 hit points for a Tanto. That's what I like to see. It's a much needed boost. Give him a little bit more of survivability in the front row there. Still lagging behind the others, but that's nice. Wow. 14 points. That's alright. Not complaining about that. Nice increases in attack power. Very good. Tariki finally got a few more hit points. I like to see that. That's also much needed. No increases in sorcerer levels, interestingly. Only the useless priest levels, which he just cannot even make use of. That keeps puzzling me a little bit, why certain classes gain spell levels for spell schools they can't use. But that's okay. Right. Shop. Now to finally reap the fruits of our efforts here. Make spell. From Vellum. Healing Vellum. Yeah. So we should be able to make 2 of these easily. Hopefully it is what I think it is. Would be nice if it at least healed poison. Oh, it's Paraskia? Really? I mean... Okay. Sure. So it's not what I thought it was. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, I could make another one, but I have no one who can actually learn it. Interestingly. No, I guess it makes sense. We have a few people who can use... Actually, we have 4 people who can use sorcerer spells, but only 2 who can use priest spells, so... No, I guess. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Paraskia being the spell, by the way, that cures paralysis, which is certainly useful because undead can paralyze, and we're probably going to face quite a few undead down in the cemetery. But, oh yeah, okay, we have access to a new spell here. Several new spells here. Wow. We'll have to pick and choose which one we make, I suppose. What's Jakrita? Huge fire damage to all enemies. That sounds pretty good. It uses a dragon heart. Okay, we can make exactly one. I thought I got a second samurai's beard at some point, but I guess I must be mistaken about that. I could have sworn, honestly. Huh, but, well. Obviously we only have one. So we could make this once. Seems nice. Con Air, what's that? Evade? Gain evade of 1 row in party. No. Although, I mean, what does it take? Thief's Blood and Priest's Hair? Eh. Safil restores half of HP for one person. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a better single target healing spell. I guess it's max rank 50? What? Holy shit, that's crazy. What's it take to make? Thief's Blood and Samurai's Beard. Okay, I could make this actually. Unless there is a much better use for either of those. Conk Out increases the agility of one row. Eh. Rotten Meat and Dragonheart. And Lafeel. Restore large amount of HP for one person. I mean, okay, so the thing I don't really get is how extra ranks in this spell specifically benefit me at all. Obviously half of the HP for one person seems like a pretty much fixed amount, so extra levels increase, maybe reduce. No, they can't even reduce mana cost because there is no mana. So yeah, I don't know. That seems a little bit mystifying. Could make another Amok. Dragonheart, right. Can I make... I cannot make another Fieldstone. That's interesting. What item might I be missing that I had last time? Huh. Maybe the item the ninjas dropped? But I don't think I had one of those. What else could I be missing? Should be something from the labyrinth. That's where I got pretty much all the stuff I had. Huh. That's weird. Well, I'm gonna make this, I suppose? Yeah. So, strong single target, level 3 priest spell. Definitely gonna give that to Sarah. Right, only Sarah and Ayali can use it, of course. So, yes, Sarah, congratulations. And we can still make this. Oh, we cannot. We can no longer make that strong single target spell. I forgot what that used. Oh well. I mean, this is a spell I'm probably never going to use, but it's a new one, so I want to have each spell at least once, I suppose, for reasons. Okay, again, it's a level 3 priest spell. It's a buffing type spell, so it goes to Ayali. She gets all the useless stuff, basically. Oh, speaking of useless stuff, I did happen to, more or less, well, not accidentally, but I did happen to, use the Zyber, or use a Zyber stone that I found on Atantuo, which was basically by accident. I didn't mean to give that to him. It's just I pressed a button too quickly and he was the first person to be selected. But then I thought, maybe this is not a bad thing. Gain strength of one row, kill the undead. I thought, so having an option on Atantuo to actually damage undead might be a good idea, because obviously he still hasn't got a weapon that can damage undead. So I ended up using it against some undead, and turns out I misunderstood what the spell does. So it is actually a buffing spell that increases the strength of one row of our allies, and gives them the ability to hit the undead with whatever weapon, I suppose. The battle was over before I could actually confirm that, but that has to be it. So, yeah, happy little accident, I suppose. Now we have that option. Of course, it takes one turn to set up before we can actually do that. And usually by that time we should have dealt with the undead by turning them and, just killing them otherwise. But still, it's nice to have. Decrease evade of enemy? Sure. I mean, this is certainly useful against ninja types. Except we have a couple of other ways to deal with them. Bogey Bird and Demon Egg? Yeah, sure. We have so many Demon Eggs that I don't actually have a use for now. There was one spell that took 2 Demon Eggs. But we can always use more teal. That's for sure. Yeah, I guess it makes most sense to keep pumping Jariki's version of it. Everyone else is hardly ever using it. Yeah. Actually, was this it? Yeah. it is. Okay, we can't make any more priest spells. I don't know. I suppose now that I know that demon eggs are pretty easy to come by if I want them, I might as well free up some inventory space. Oh, maybe. I wonder if maybe that spell, maybe the field spell that I can't make now, took 2 dragon hearts to make. Maybe that's why I saw it in the list and it disappeared later. Might be. Okay. Do I give this to? I guess I might as well give this to Ayali as well. So we have 3 people who can potentially buff this. And I can't even make a Delpus from my last demon egg and priest's hair. It seems like such a waste to use the priest's hair. That took me so much effort to get to make something in this useless. But I mean, it's not technically useless. I guess if we come across a stronger version of ninjas that we have to fight at some point, yeah, we give that to Ayali. I don't think she has many options for level 4 sorcerer spells. So there she goes. Okay, that should have made freed up quite a bit of space in our inventory here. Let's see what some of those items we found sell for. We also have more healing potions than we're ever going to need realistically. We have so many people who can heal. We have Kyo, Sarah, and Ayali who have plenty of healing spells, and healing potion really only replicates the level 1 field spell. So yeah. Oops. I don't know. I'm gonna still hold on to that. At one point I found a longsword, a normal longsword. I'm not sure if that was on camera. Unfortunately, it turned out to be not magical. I was kind of hoping there to at least have a magical longsword instead of a magical short sword, but no such luck yet. Gonna sell this for 1,000. Yeah, I don't know if I should hold on to any healing potions at this point. I guess I'd rather have more room. I don't really see myself being that hard pressed for level 1 healing. So long as I don't forget to keep at least 1 transfer potion around, I should never be in a situation where I absolutely need to stick around the dungeon. So this sells for 6,000 gold. Yeah, it's I don't know. It seems like a weird design decision to make these completely useless cursed items sell for a ton of money, but again, I'm not really complaining here. Decorated plate, only 1,200. What's the silencing staff worth? 2,100. Not bad. Let's get rid of this, and the slashing battle axe for 3,400. Not bad for a not cursed item. Right, small steel shield. We are down to 2 transfer potions again. Yeah, we actually have a lot of room now with all the useless stuff gone. I like that. Okay, that took some time. I'm definitely going to dive down and into the actual cemetery. Finally, gonna make my way down there off camera though, because the way there is not super exciting. Doesn't take that long either, but I might run into some low-level enemies that I'll have to deal with one way or the other. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take that secret elevator, or the extra elevator, and see if we can actually explore from that little place. I know there was a locked or a closed door in front of me. Chances are it's actually locked and needs to be opened from the other side to open some kind of shortcut. But I guess I have to find out sooner or later. So I'm gonna start there, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So see you in a moment. All right, here we are, down by the alternate entrance to the ancient cemetery. that we've only took a quick peek into at one point. Oh no, okay, that's exactly what I figured. However, I do want to check one thing. Yes, spell. Okay, so yeah, this is the same underground portion, I suppose, to the main cemetery area that I also haven't looked at the map of yet. Unfortunately, there's no way to go through the different tiers or depth layers of a map, as far as I'm aware. Doesn't seem like it. Oh well. Okay. So that seems to be, or this is definitely some kind of shortcut that we're going to open up later. And it looks, unless that northern east-west path there, corridor, it's a bit hard to tell. I'm not sure if there is a wall. There might be a wall, according to the map, on the western end. Or it might connect to the upper layer normally, or else there might be another pitfall that we have to take to actually reach this. Although I guess there must be some kind of connection to the normal cemetery floor, or else this shortcut would be kind of pointless, right? Except I don't know what that red tile there is all about. That could be some kind of teleporter or another elevator. Well, I guess we'll have to find out the hard way. So yeah, this was a little bit of a waste. Also, I had forgotten how much more annoying it is to actually reach this part, or this elevator, than the other. The other one is really straightforward. This one actually requires you to run around it a little bit, and you cannot return from here. Yep, okay. I guess once you know where it is, you can take the other elevator down to, I think this is level 3 of the jail. Yeah, okay. That should... Wait, no, this is not where the elevator is. Oh boy. I guess I'll have to use another one of my map spells. Maps, yes. Okay, there's the elevator. Right. Ah, yeah, okay, of course. We can use the... in fact, we have to use this bridge here to cross. There we go. Okay. Trying to think. Did anything... Oh! The obvious thing that you must have noticed right away. Atanto was possessed. Because I did run into the Reaper. And I guess I was really lucky because it could have... I guess it could have possessed anyone. But it decided to possess Atanto, who can now damage the undead. So I have no more need for the Magus' short sword or a magical katana, although I'd still like one. For obvious reasons. I also got... I thought I got something dropped, some interesting drop, but I guess not. Anyway. Yes. Down to the bottom level. Oh, we have to go through the labyrinth. I forgot about that part. Okay. Yeah. My bad. So I'm gonna quickly look for the exit here and meet you in the actual cemetery. So, see you in a second. Okay, here we are. That was a little bit rough. I ran into a priest again. The priest encounter, who gave me a bad card again. And the enemy I got that surprised me was a dragon that surprised us and used dragon breath or poison breath twice. Fortunately, I mean, I guess I was really lucky in that it didn't poison me, but that actually dealt a lot of damage. I wonder why. I'm pretty sure the first couple of times that poison breath only ever dealt 1 or 2 points of damage to everyone. Oh, my enemies from behind. That's unpleasant. Oh, of course. It's an actual attack from behind. Oh, they're friendly. Well, thanks for disrupting my formation here. Okay, I suppose there is a good reason to actually pause the game or go to the menu when you're not actively playing. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Recently, Poison Breath has dealt 10 plus damage to everyone, which is, you know, quickly adds up, especially since it also hits the vulnerable back row. So I have to use quite a few of my healing spells already to get everyone into fighting shape again. So that's a bit annoying. Anyway, spell. Well, I do want to use a spell. Okay, first and foremost, we restore our formation. Yes. Spell. Right, we use Kyo's last map spell. Oh my god. Okay. Well, the good news is, I think I see where we need to go, which is kind of in the center there, behind that door. That must be the corridor leading down to the area with the shortcut. There's another curved corridor that seems to be connecting to the underground potion. That might be the way, or... Okay, there's also another corridor over here on the western end that seems to connect downwards. Huh, there's actually... The stairs down, or some stairs down, are right there. Tantalizingly. Almost within reach. But it looks like all these, or presumably all these purple, pinkish colored tiles are gonna be pitfalls. That's a little bit annoying, to say the least. I guess I could. I mean, if I was smart, I would copy this map to a piece of paper, or I guess I could take a photo and use that as a reference, because I'm definitely going to run out of map spells before I can make my way through here. Or I could suck it up and actually take a few plunges. I mean, I definitely want to explore the underground portion anyway, so there is that. Well. Okay, so there's... I guess you can see that there's a pit trap if you know what to look out for. Except there... that looks completely inconspicuous. So it's definitely not guaranteed. Hello. Are you a dragon? Yes, yes you are. Okay, so now dragons come with dragonflies. I'm actually not too sad that they turned out to be friendly. I'm in exploration mode now, and I'm perfectly okay with avoiding fights for now. I mean, okay, so you can see some pitfalls, but not all of them. So, yeah. I already forgot. Is there one here? There's none. Okay, it's just a dead end. I mean, I kind of want to fill in the entire map. Anyway, I know there's one here, by the way. That was on purpose. Believe it or not. But, yeah, okay. I had checked this out. I seem to remember that this led to a tiny dead end room. Oh, yeah, okay. So this was one of the red tiles that we saw. What's this? A vellum was stuck in an old book. On it, in poor handwriting, it said, "An undead sucked my life away. Oh horror, my body feels odd. The mighty warrior Odom." Undead sucked life away? Well, I haven't seen that yet. That sounds unpleasant. That does not sound like it refers to simple paralysis. I wonder if undead in this game are the extremely obnoxious variety that can actually steal experience points or entire experience levels. That would suck so much. Let's hope we never find out. Easiest trap ever. Or block in this case. Oh! Sculpture vellum. Sculpture. Huh. That sounds like... can we see that? Paralysis. Written by Wizard Des. Okay. Rotten meat, frog tongue, and broken sword are drawn on it. Easy enough to come by. Good to know. Right. Broken sword we already have. Rotten meat and frog tongue. We should be getting plenty of rotten meat here. Maybe even frog tongues. We'll see. Not that I really absolutely want a paralysis spell, but sure. Oh. Okay, and this teleports... Hello, enemy. Teleports us back up to the surface, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, get another one of these, and this time they surprise us. Fire breath. Oh. Okay, I've never seen them use that. Probably because I usually kill them the first turn I encounter them. Thankfully it deals basically no damage. Okay. Also, as flying enemies, they can attack the back row. Well, I guess my best bet is probably still to take out the little ones and get some damage in with the rush here. Yeah, rush now deals 32 damage. It did before 3 party members leveled up. And we got 2 people poisoned. Including the lowest hit point one, of course. This might be a pretty short trip. Which is not that bad. I mean, we learned quite a bit about the structure of this place already. So, well, we didn't really see any new enemies. We got a new Vellum, that's kind of exciting. Well, anyway, I think we should be fine killing this guy with normal attacks. We have 3 people who can instantly kill. And he's paralyzed. Yep, there we go. That actually, I mean, I swear, I've been using this Shade Dagger, I think it's what it's called, on Ayali for quite some time, and I never saw the petrification effect, instant kill effect, happen before today. And I've seen it happen like a dozen times, at least. Yeah. Petrifies enemies. I mean, that's super nice to have an additional chance at an instant kill. I guess it's worth using one of my fields. I used one before. Kyo should still have some field spells. Okay. I guess I have to keep an eye on Jariki's and Ayali's health a little bit, especially Jariki's, of course. Not sure exactly how fast health ticks down from poison, but I'd rather avoid an additional and unnecessary death if I can. Just to see where we popped up here. Zoom in. Oh, okay, right here. Doesn't really seem to be much of a I don't know, system to it. It certainly didn't teleport us straight up, is what I'm trying to say. But to a more or less random position. That's good to know. Is there a way? There doesn't seem to be a way we can avoid pit traps altogether. So we have to drop down at some point. Basically, that means we have to find out which pit trap we want to drop down. I guess I could try to make my way to the central one there, up there. Left at the intersection, or I could try the one straight ahead. I guess let's try that first. Okay, hello. Okay, or we could have a special encounter. Right, I suppose we do have a samurai. We have a sword that we are supposed to give to a samurai here. We also have several quests that take place on this floor. You met a samurai healing himself. The samurai noticed you and began talking to you amicably. Hello. You don't look so friendly, I don't know. The 3rd floor was quite a handful, but this floor is worse. There are pitfalls and creepy gravestones everywhere. We haven't even encountered the creepy gravestones yet. I wonder what those are about. You seem to be the samurai named Matsuri that a soldier told you about. You asked if it was him. Indeed, my name is Matsuri, but how do you know that? When you told him about getting a sword from the Duhan soldier, Matsuri gave an exaggerated nod. Okay. Her Majesty's soldiers are really so courteous. Or, all I did was help him out a little. You gave him the sword sheath. Nice. With this sword I'll be able to beat the undead. This is great. Every time I see the undead, it reminds me of her. It pushes me to go on. Matsuri noticed you looking at him and scratched his cheek shyly. My village was attacked by the undead in the past. So many were killed. Even the women and children weren't spared. When Her Majesty heard about it, she decided to send some help to us. When we got the news, everyone rejoiced. We all thought we were saved. But all that came was just this one elf girl. We didn't believe that a girl like that could fight monsters at all. so we got worried. But she was Sophia, the priest known as the Sacred Healer. Her Majesty had sent us a Queen's Guard, one of her own personal servants. Her skill was amazing. She knelt and just by her prayer alone destroyed an army of the undead. That's not all. She healed the injured villagers, one by one. I felt for her then, for her beauty. I fell for her then, for her beauty, and for her kindness. But... story time. Because of the Flash, it is uncertain whether Sophia is dead or alive. Oh, story time over, I guess. Matsuri's face clouded over for a moment, but soon became cheerful. But I think that she's still alive. A Queen's Guard would never die before fulfilling her duty. I'm going to find her, and I'm going to pay her back for all she did for us. Oops, sorry for rambling. I didn't mean to keep you here. Well, thanks for the delivery and for listening to me. Let me give you this in return. Matsuri pulled out a fragment of a crystal that shined with a crimson glow. You got a crimson quartz. Okay, thanks. I have no clue what to do with it, but it might come in handy someday. Huh, well, thanks, I guess. Matsuri grinned and waved goodbye. See you around. Thanks, man. I was kind of hoping to somehow ending up keeping that sword, that magical katana, but oh well. So I guess yeah, crimson quartz. Can't really examine our event items, so hi there. Oh, these are new. Are you gaze hounds or just just gargoyles? Meh. I guess I'm gonna try attacking them normally to see what they do. Oh, they're pretty resistant. Oh, and not super easy to hit, apparently. Okay, don't seem to hit too hard. But I'm kind of worried about what kind of special attacks they might have. I mean, maybe I should use up some of my damaging spells. I'm definitely gonna keep my level 1 spells for healing though. Yeah, seems better. But I can afford to use some Krita. Actually, some teal. Might as well. Oh, okay. So much for that. Oh, okay. That was a critical though. Not really very useful for gauging how well magic works against them. I guess they might just be pretty resistant to all kinds of damage. Barrier. Oh, what does that mean? He just completely blocked a magic attack? Interesting. Well, at this point we should be able to just finish him off with normal attacks like this. Okay, yeah. Easy enough. So they're kind of annoying to fight, but they... Whoa. Okay, never mind. They give a ton of experience. Might be well worth my time after all. Let's see what they drop. Devil's Horn. Okay. Don't know what to do with that yet, but I'm sure there's a good use for it. So, oh, okay. This leads us here. Okay. Hello. This encounter wasn't here before. It's creepy, I tell ya. Or was it? Have you heard? The undead come out of this graveyard and wander up into town. But strangely enough, nobody in town claims to have seen any of them. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen any higher than the old jail. What's going on? Where do they disappear to? I doubt they go off and take a nap together or anything like that. The warrior laughed out loud and walked away. Weird. Well, there's this room that I decided not to explore any further last time. For fear of these skeletons having some kind of significance. There's a skeleton on the ground. Okay. And another one. And nothing here. Alright. So much for that. But there is a door here. Hello? What's going on here? Relatively new corpses with some flesh still on them were lying all over the place. Corpses with some flesh still on them, so more like skeletons with some flesh still on them? Or mostly skeletized corpses? Anyway. Well, never forgive. Huh? A whispering voice seemed to be coming from the dead body in front of you. Talking undead? Help me. Kill me. He's coming. It hurts. Help. It was not your imagination. The voice was undoubtedly coming from the corpse. Paolo. Paolo? You've come. Oh, that's Paolo is the guy who is plagued by nightmares. That might not be simple nightmares after all. I mean, we kinda knew that much. Hello? Are you the real Paolo? A man named Paolo, for whom you accepted a quest at the tavern, was standing behind you. I mean, the game's translation is kind of weird. It always does this, right? It never uses the definite article when it would make sense. Like, the man named Paolo, who we obviously know because we accepted his quest, was standing behind you. Anyway. Undead scum. You thought you could fool me, eh? I know all about it. That's right, I know. You're all fakes. The jig is up. How does it feel? You tried to trick me, and I tricked you instead. So there's no point in trying to kill me. He was ranting and making no sense at all. Yep. He was foaming at the corners of his mouth. It was obvious that the man was insane. You undead bastards! Now I'll make you show your true selves! With a sick look in his eyes, Paolo reached for his sword. Uh-oh. Get away from him! Hello there. He's a dead man. One who should no longer exist in this world. And you are? Oh. It was the Imperial Ninjas. I think we saw these guys rush past us as we first approached the exit stairs of the labyrinth, right? They were soldiers specially chosen for their skills and fidelity to serve the royal court. It was rare for them to appear in front of anyone other than the queen, to whom they were dedicated. He is our former comrade. He had died at the time of the flash. I am not dead! Well, you look kinda dead, my friend. You're the ones who are dead! I'm not dead. When the flesh... Paolo grasped himself as if he were trying to keep warm. Paolo curled up and hid his face. Suddenly, with a dry, crackling sound, the surface of Paolo's body began to split. Ugh. The stench of rotting flesh filled the air. A cloudy blue liquid came oozing out of Paolo's body like blood. Something seemed to be trying to emerge from Paolo's body, pushing his skin out from the inside. That's kind of disgusting. Suddenly, Paolo's body burst into a million pieces. Oh. Hi. An undead has appeared. Will you fight? Yes. So certainly not how I expected this to go. Hello. Oh, I think we've seen these floating undeads on our first time, on our first little peek into this cemetery area. But they were friendly, so we never found out what they actually were. So let's see here. Zombie, rotting corpse. Okay. Oh, we cannot target the back row to see what they're called. I mean, I could try and rush, but no, actually, probably not going to be able to damage them. So let's see here. Damage, attack, rather. I'm not sure if Otanto is going to be able to kill a zombie by himself. He probably is. Should be able to. Kyo, you can attack the rotting corpse, maybe one-shotting it, if we're lucky. Ricardo's gonna double attack, maybe killing the zombie. You're gonna dispel... Oh, spirits. Okay. Fair enough. Jiriki can... I guess you can shoot the guy with your crossbow and you can dispel the front row? Oh, wait. So there are 3 separate rows somehow? Interesting. Sure, you can try to dispel the zombies if we don't manage to kill them normally. Alright, that one's dead. So is this one. So I guess the spell is gonna target... Well, this one was targeted at the spirits, so... Didn't work? Nope. There's spellcasters. Dealing quite a bit of damage, unfortunately. Oof, okay, never mind. Seems to be quite the variance in damage. Okay. Thanks for missing. Much appreciated. Huh. I guess. This guy seems to only attack normally, so I kind of want to get rid of these guys. You're actually going to heal the front row. You can heal. Oh, now they're in one row. Interesting. That's convenient though. And you try to dispel. Oh, you okay? Never mind. So you can only dispel one type of enemy in one row. Well, fair enough, I guess. I guess you can. You know what? Just deal damage instead. Seems like that attack almost killed the spirit. Oh, okay. Good damage. Nice death animation. Whoa, holy shit. That's a lot of experience. In addition to what we're gonna get for the quest. I like it. The undead collapsed. When the man turned into ashes and returned to the earth, you heard a faint whispering voice. I'm still alive. You're the ones who are dead. Sorry for the trouble. We had heard that adventurers were disappearing. We were covertly investigating the case, but we never imagined that a former comrade was part of it. He was supposed to have died in the flesh. So when we heard that he was at the tavern, we couldn't believe it until we actually saw him. The ninja's voice trailed off. He seemed to be feeling guilty that he killed his comrade. Wait, he didn't though. I was the one. Although the comrade had become an undead. But it's ironic that the one who thought we were the undead was an undead himself. I doubt that it's possible, but if what he said was true, that would mean he had been living amongst the undead. He can't be blamed for going insane. So, I guess I don't know. I guess that undead thing kind of hatched from his body, but maybe he wasn't technically undead until then. Ugh. Sounds like a pretty grim fate indeed. Well, anyway, I thank you for this. Sure, man. It's a skeleton, right. Rest in peace, Paulo, I guess. So, it seems to be all there is here. Which means the only way back up is via this teleporter. Fair enough. Oh, actually... Oh yeah, I never got my healing spell off. Guess I better take care of that. Fields on the front row. The fields, man. Yeah. Gonna be a little bit cautious with my healing spells. Alright. Wait. Oh no, never mind. So that just stays visible now. Oh, I might... Actually, no, never mind. That's not how it works in general. Because that first pitfall that we ever stumbled into does not stay revealed. Well, this one does. Maybe the ones that are visible before falling in turn into actual visible holes. Okay, this is a pitfall that we were able to disarm somehow. Is this gonna trigger again though? It is. That's interesting. So not all of these are necessarily unavoidable. Huh. That looks suspicious. Oh. But for different reasons, apparently. You bumped into the adventurers you met on the first floor. Which ones? Oh, these. Hello. You came a long way. Like we did, I suppose. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were a monster. The girl bishop sighed, relieved. You idiot! How dare you scare Anne like that? Oh, sorry, man. The young thief glared at you, annoyed. Oscar, I don't care for people who are vulgar. Suddenly, the face of the boy who was called Oscar went pale. I'm sorry, Anne-Marie. I'll be more careful next time. I won't hold my breath. The young Bishop Anne-Marie smiled charmingly and made a cutting remark. I get the feeling we've met before. I wonder where that was. Oh, I think he's the one Oscar bumped into on the first floor. Rune? What? Rune? I don't care for people who interrupt me when I talk. Wow. She seems difficult. Sorry, Anne. I'll be more careful. Apparently the leader of this party was Anne-Marie, the bishop. Yeah. Oscar and Rune seem to not be able to defy her. Did you fall in the pitfall on your way here too? Well, a couple, yeah. Yes. I knew it. We fell, so there's no reason why you wouldn't have fallen either. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, good. Anyway, the fourth floor is a pain, isn't it? A little bit. I'm thinking I ought to check out the graves that look suspicious and all. And then there are those pitfalls. I was trying to be careful not to fall in any, but sometimes it might be necessary to fall in them. Yeah, I gathered that much. You might be able to get to new places. After Anne-Marie finished speaking, she put out her pretty hand. When you gave a puzzled look, she smiled cheerfully. I tell you, you pay me. What? The most important thing in this labyrinth is information. I'm not altruistic enough to give it to you for nothing. So, how about half of the money you're carrying now? No. Tears filled Emery's eyes. Yeah, sorry man, or sorry girl, but no deal. How mean. After all I've told you, you don't even pay. You know, if you had asked for money beforehand, I would have said no first. You idiot! How dare you make Anne cry like that? Rune, let's teach this guy a lesson. Right. Oscar and Rune attacked me? Okay. That's a little bit unexpected. You guys look a bit scarier here, especially Rune. Guess we just haven't run into a warrior type NPC yet. Well, individual action I suppose. Attack Rune. Oscar might be a little bit hard to hit, judging by my past experience with thief type characters. I guess we're gonna focus our physical attacks on that guy. Spell. I guess we could try this. Sure, why not? Meanwhile, you can use one of your... actually, wait. Zatiel, that's the one. Right, large thunder damage. Seems like a good idea. And you maybe can... less? No. Increase agility of 1 row. Wasn't there... Oh wait, sorcerer spell? Zyba? No. Which one was the spell that decreases enemy agility or evasion? Oh, she only has 1 and 3 levels. Okay. Never mind then. I guess we're gonna just deal some damage. Oh, it's paralyzed. Maybe they're not so tough after all. Or, I mean, maybe they are. Okay, not that tough. We can't even hit him, no problem. I mean, I hope we don't kill them. I'm perfectly okay with just knocking them out. I'm also afraid the game will interpret my action as evil somehow. Although, I mean, it really shouldn't. There's no way I'm gonna give up half of my money for nothing. And if the game expects me to do that as the good thing to do, the right thing to do, then screw the game, I suppose. Okay, they're not dead. Damn it, he's too strong for us. I can't believe we lost. You're pretty strong. Anne-Marie came over from where she was watching. I like strong people, and since you're strong, I'll tell you something good. No thanks. Anne-Marie lowered her voice. Have you heard that somebody might have kidnapped the queen? No, actually. Because we've met her kind of recently. Oh, you didn't know? It's a pretty big rumor among adventurers right now. You didn't meet any ninja soldiers looking for the queen? No. We did meet ninja soldiers, but I don't think they mentioned looking for the queen. Unless I'm just forgetting. You remembered seeing the ninjas on the way to the 4th floor and nodded. Well, I mean, yeah, I saw them, but I didn't know what they were looking for. Well, they were sent by Ladua to save the queen. The one leading them is one of the queen's guards, Kulgan the Agile. Upon hearing that name, your heart jumped. There was something about the name. But Anne-Marie did not notice the reaction and continued to talk. There are a lot of ninja soldiers here too. They're a bit edgy, so you might want to stay away from them. I mean, the ones we met were kind of okay, I suppose. Anne, you don't need to be so nice to someone like this. Yeah, Anne, I don't see why you should tell him anything. Anne-Marie glanced at them and chuckled sadly. Oscar, Rune, I'm disappointed in you both. I thought you'd have at least some strength. I may start to not like you anymore. Anne-Marie! Anne-Marie paid them no notice and looked into your eyes. Well, I guess I'll see you again. I can't really say I'm looking forward to it. Anne-Marie began walking off on her own. What about you guys? Aren't you gonna follow her? And wait for me! What a bunch of weirdos. You watched Oscar and Rune chase after Anne-Marie. Welp. Where to go? There's probably a pitfall here, no? Here? Here, though. Really? Barrels are stacked up. Right, and obviously an impenetrable obstacle. I guess I need to heal. I mean, I really need to end the episode and probably just teleport out, to be honest. We did complete a quest and explore quite a bit of the map. Okay, there's a hole. Do I want to fall in there? That should definitely lead to a different underground area that I haven't seen yet. Oh. Nope. Well, pressed the wrong button. Actually, that might lead... Oh, it should lead to a different area. Well. I mean, I'm still in a condition where I can keep going. I don't have to return to the surface except for saving the game and ending the episode safely. Not sure how much longer I want to go here. guess I'm gonna fill in a little bit more of the map. Okay, certainly can't cross that one. This is the one that we can cross? Right. Hello. Okay, I was gonna say a single undead, but no, not quite. However, this should be easy enough to deal with. I'm definitely gonna focus on the spirit here. Certainly not too keen on getting attacked with AoE spells. Oh. Okay, well. Experience rewards, even for these simple fights, are decent. Rotten meat, okay. That's to be expected. Hello. Didn't see that one coming though. I guess I'm gonna... Okay, so I'm going to make this a longer episode. Whatever. I hope you don't mind too much. I'm gonna... Well, actually I can just do this. Assuming I don't fail, which I didn't. Okay, so that one is an unavoidable one. Oh, that must be one of those suspicious gravestones. It's pretty large too. So maybe I'll check that out. There's a torch. Okay, another avoidable one. A deserted grave. We can't even look at straight, so maybe that's not actually important. Oh, what is this? Oh. You picked up the bag that was dropped together and untied it. There was a piece of paper inside. What bag? Do not steal my treasure. Oh. I thought I saw something lying on the floor there when I fell. So that was supposed to be some kind of extra trap. You fell for a trap that somebody made. Okay. I see. And now we're down here. In this otherwise inaccessible area. Huh. Open. Poison gas. Yeah, sure. No, Stupid. Oh god, everyone's poisoned. Huh. Okay, let's try that again. Teleporter set. Oh no. Oh, that was super close. Okay. I mean... Oh, Silence Venom. Nice. Again, not necessarily a spell I'm super keen on having. But... I'm always interested in just, you know, getting all the items. Especially all the spells. Just so I have them. Okay, everyone's losing morale for being poisoned. That's kind of understandable. Okay, and here we have maybe a connection to that curved corridor that we saw? Yep. Okay, that brings us to the other side of the barrels. There's a pitfall that we see. Hello. Actually, well, I could heal again, but I guess this is an okay point to stop the expedition. See the transfer potion. Yep. Bye, guys. Gonna... Oh, okay. Pressed the button a bit too quickly here. Oh, Ayali can level up. Sure, I'm gonna do all that next time. I'm gonna end the episode here. Do some maintenance as primarily curing everyone's poison, I suppose. We're gonna rest and see Ayali's level up next time, and also turn in the quest. See if we... well, we should be able to accept the final quest that was still in the list, or maybe a new one will pop up. We'll see. And then we're going to dive right back down into the cemetery and see if we can make some more progress there next time. So yeah, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.